Thanks, Claire.
All right, everyone. Happy Monday. Gosh, just October just blew by. I can't even imagine. And this Friday is Halloween, and my birthday is always a week from Halloween. And um, yeah, it's just like, and I'll be in Italy, and it just everything is just flying. Like I feel like October literally flew by. I'm grateful, but I'm just like, I feel like I just blinked my eye and we're at the end of October. I don't know about you all, but that's just how it feels over here. So anyway, I'll kick off gratitudes. I'm Cindy, and I had a very busy but full productive weekend. I volunteered with Habitat for Humanity on Saturday, and um, it was um it was it was really a great experience, and I have a whole new level of respect for the construction industry. It was hard work. Okay, I have never held a nail gun in my entire life. Okay, these hands are used for making jewelry. Okay, not a nail gun. And by the way, that thing is super heavy, and I was up on a ladder, and not only is it heavy, but it kicks
It's
like a
like,
gun.
yeah.
Yeah. So I just was like, and I was like, and I mean, not that dramatic, but seriously, I was like, oh my God. And then I cut boards with a saw. I've
Bandsaw.
never used this equipment in my entire life. Like, I'm a hammer and nail girl, and I can barely put a picture up in my place. Okay. But it was like 8 hours of hard manual labor. Okay. And of course, I'm cleansing. So all the food that they provided us, like most of it, I couldn't eat because it's all sugar and carbs and, bread and, whatever. But anyway, my gratitude is that I got to do it. I learned some new skills, and I was so tired by the time I got home because, I was on the job site by 7 a.m. I just, but I felt really fulfilled. I've never done anything like that. And to give back in that way was just incredible. And the people that move into the houses actually they have to build their own houses. That's part of this like Habitat for Humanity like thing. They have to put in 100 hours. So they not only help build their houses, but they help build their neighbor's house in the community. It's incredible.
That's
So
great.
yeah, it's pretty amazing. I just had no idea about any of this. So if you ever get an opportunity to volunteer with them, I would highly recommend it. And you could do it. You could just go up on their site. You don't even have to be part. I did it with my church, but you can do it with you could just do it directly with Habitat for Humanity. They need volunteers all the time. All the
I
time.
bet.
Yeah, all the time. So anyway, that's me. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Great.
Uh, I'm Sam, and I'm grateful for like one of my professors. I think I told you last week when it was Diwali. He usually gives us like sweets and stuff. So I went to go see him today, and usually I get like a Ziploc bag of like some stuff. He had like 3 or 4 Ziploc bags, a full box, and like a giant container. And he just gave all that to me. So now I have all this dessert.
That's
For the rest of the
awesome.
week. Yeah. And his
That's
wife needs some of
awesome.
it too. So I'm really excited to eat it today.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Nice.
It's
would
the
be
opposite of
too.
Cindy.
I
The
would be
opposite.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
Cindy.
keep
The
it away
opposite of
from
Cindy
me,
and
Sam.
Tracy.
Don't even come this way, okay?
I love it.
Okay, I'm Tracy, and I am grateful to have had a nice weekend with family, friends, and got some beach time in. That's always the
Ooh, nice.
first day of
Yeah.
the beach, the second day of torrential rain. So you know,
Oh.
And you had a special visitor
that's what I said. I
too.
had a guest. Yep, friends.
Yep.
Nice.
So,
Mhm.
all right.
Margaret, and I did have a good weekend too. I on Saturday I went for a walk hike up in the mountains with a friend of mine and walked 3 miles, which for my feet is really good. You know, I'm trying
Yeah.
to so
Yep.
trying to push that envelope a little bit, and I survived. So yay. And then
Where,
the other thing, my sister gave me a bunch of hand-me-down pairs of jeans today, and most of them fit. So that's exciting.
hey, win. All
Win-win-win.
I love me some good hand-me-down finds and Goodwill and thrift shopping. Man, I've gotten
Yeah.
some of my best jeans from those, and I've gotten like designer jeans for literally like, I think like for $5 or something, or $8.
Yeah.
And they're originally like $200 pair of jeans. Like I'll go
I
home and I'll
love
look,
thrift store shopping.
I'll go
Thrifting is
look them
great.
up and I'm like, ka-ching.
I know you could sell them.
Oh yeah, I could
My
sell them, but
sister
I
does
was
that.
like,
She collects
they
stuff and
fit, I'm keeping
resells.
them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. I love that. Good. All right, ladies. Nice to see 4 boxes back on the thing. For the last few weeks, it's been Tracy and I, not complaining because
You guys were busy.
yeah, everyone was busy. But it reminded me of the good old days when it just was Tracy and I on Monday nights. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mondays were ours.
So,
Private practice on Monday.
that's right. All right, child's pose. We're gonna have a good class today, so just be prepared, get ready. We're gonna do some new things. I tried out some new things this morning in class, and I like the sequence, so I'll see if I can remember to bring them back in today. Deep breath in, deep breath out, spreading the fingers wide. Take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale, pushing the hips to the back wall. Breath in, breath out. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. And you're going to stretch the left arm and the right foot. Okay. So really reach that left arm forward, point the right toes, and then you're going to engage the belly, stay on the breath, and breathe. Okay. So really point and stretch, pulling the body in opposite directions. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then left hand comes in, grabs the top of the right foot, open up and stretch. So you're going to press the right palm into the mat, open up that left shoulder, stay on the breath, keep twisting. One more. Good. And then release and then switch it out. So right arm and then left foot. So you're going to point the left toes, reach the right arm forward, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Wrap around, grab the top of the left foot. Again, kick into the left foot, opening up that right shoulder. Stay on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. And then release. And then come back just to the middle as you sit down on your heels. So you're going to be in the middle of the mat. You might want to grab a block. We're going to be here for a little bit, at least through the first warm-up series. So you can sit on a block. You can sit on your heels. Okay. And then you're going to bring the hands to heart center, close the eyes, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Inhale together for one collective Om. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Monday, everyone. So again, you're going to stay seated on the on the backs of the feet. You're going to extend the arms to the right. So the first part of this segment, the breath is going to be in and out through the nose. So the first one is inhale, arms up, exhale, down. Okay, so we're going to do that one in and out through the nose. So you want to actually extend the arms. This is not a lazy thing. So you're going to actually activate the arms. So you should feel like the muscle line. So when you inhale up, palms come up to prayer. Good. Exhale down, in and out through the nose. Now it will move quickly. So this is the first one. Inhale, exhale. So make sure you're activating the arms, okay? And engage the diaphragm with the breath in and out through the nose. Keep going, okay? So you should hear your breath. And you're always sniffing up on the inhale and just a small teeny on the exhale. In and out through the nose. Keep it going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale. Now you're going to take the hands to the center, the same thing. Inhale to prayer, hands. Exhale, back down to the fingertips, okay? In and out through the nose. Keep going. Three more. Last round. Good. Now we're going to combine them. So you'll inhale, arms up, exhale down. Inhale to center, prayer hands, exhale down, go. In and out through the nose. If you want, you can close the eyes. You know the pattern. In and out through the nose, okay? Three more. Last round. Good. And then just stay here for a few minutes. Deep breath in. You're going to start feeling the Kundalini energy rising. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. You're going to interlace the hands behind the back. We're going to stay with the in and out through the nose for the breath. You're going to bow forward. Elbows are going to come up, nose or forehead to the mat as you inhale, and then come back, straighten the back, exhale. Okay, we're starting to work the energy up through the throat chakra and through the third eye chakra. Okay, keep it going. In and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, in, out. Keep it going. You'll hear yourself breathing. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Release the grip as you slowly unwind. Walk the arms out. Extend the child. Reach the arms forward, nose on the mat, forehead on the mat, whatever you can get down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then roll forward into a lazy up dog. So the first up dog that we do, you're going to be on your knees. You will push into the palms. Take the head back. Stay here. Breathe for 5, 4. In and out through the nose. Keep that Ujjayi breath going for 3, 2. Good. And 1. Roll over on the top of the feet to downward dog. Inhale, come up on the toes, exhale, heels. So just stay with me. This is going to be a really different flow tonight, okay? Just stay with me. Inhale on the toes, exhale, heels. Good. One more inhale on the toes. Exhale, see if you can get the heels to the mat. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Okay. So again, the breath is going to be in and out through the nose. Inhale, and then you're going to exhale, you're going to cactus the arms. So we're going to really be intentional. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, so you're in crescent lunge, exhale, cactus. So it's a big sniff up, small sort of sniff out through the air. In and out through the nose. Okay, keep that breath and that energy going. Good. Couple more. Last round. Good. Listen carefully. You're going to stay in crescent lunge. You're going to launch yourself into warrior 3. Push off the back left leg. Reach the arms forward. Breath is in and out through the nose. Hold warrior 3. Stay strong. We've got 3 more. Last one. Hands to the floor, standing splits. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift that left leg, head to the knee. Keep going. Keep breathing. Good. One more breath in. And then breath out as you land and rise back to crescent lunge. Stay on the breath this time. We're just going to breathe. Regular crescent lunge. Find the balance in and out through the nose. Keep that breath portion going. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out, warrior 2. Okay? Bend in the right knee, look over that right middle finger. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. So breathe in through the nose and then smaller exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs, triangle right side. Okay. Right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So you're going to high five the wall in front of you. Arms and legs are straight, in and out through the nose. 3 more breaths. Last one. Good. Take the twist. Left hand down, right hand up. So if you need to come in and out and re-straighten the legs, lift up, reach up, stretch up, take the twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in and out through the nose, breath out. Good. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist, take the right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Oh, elbows come in, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Good. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes of the right. As you rise, in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. So again, you'll sniff a big sniff through the inhale. And then the exhale is just a tiny little exhale through the nose before you sniff again. Three more. Last round. Inhale up, exhale down, and then launch yourself into warrior three. So push off the right leg, lean in, take the arms forward, warrior three, in and out through the nose. Good, Margaret, Tracy, Sam, you got it. Stay here. Okay, this is a challenging sequence. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Got three more, in and out through the nose. Good. Standing splits. Right leg lifts, hands to the floor of the block. Three more breaths. Last one. Good. And then land back as you rise. Right foot goes down, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale. In and out through the nose. One more. Good. Warrior two. Okay. Look over that left middle finger. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. Bending. Again, breath is in and out through the nose. Bending in that left knee. Look over that left middle finger. Staying on the breath. One more. Good. And then straighten the arms, straighten the legs as you windmill into triangle left side. Okay. Left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Couple more breaths here. Good. One more. Take the twist. Right hand down, left hand up. Again, you're high-fiving the wall. Arms and legs are straight. Keep breathing, keep twisting. One more. Come out of the twist, frame the foot, and then lower down, chaturanga. Oh, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Halfway lift. So you're going to create a flat back. Your hands are on the shins. Your neck is in alignment with the head. Stay on the breath and hold for 5, 4. You're sort of looking out. Make sure the back is nice and straight for 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to take forward fold. Grab the big toes, pull, pull, slight bend in the knees and the elbows, pull some more. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Take gorilla pose. So now you'll step on the palms, second and third toes at the wrist points. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then come up off the palms. Slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. Good. And then when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears. Down by the sides. Good. And then grab some water. How'd you all like that sequence? Thumbs up? Yeah, good thumbs up. Yep. Oh, good, Margaret. Yeah, great. Love that. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, it was really different. I liked the flow this morning, so I'm glad that it still translated. So that's really good. All right. Middle of the mat. We'll just do a couple of balance sequences, and then we're going to head to the floor series, okay? So standing knee raise, right side. Right hand, right knee. Okay, breath is still in and out through the nose. So be very intentional with the Ujjayi breath. Airplane, right leg goes back, palms go back. Nice and easy, in and out through the nose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more, in and out through the nose. Good, and then slowly come out. Okay, makes a big difference holding the poses and then in and out through the nose. So just stay with it the best that you can. Standing knee raise, left side. And ground in, lock out the right side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. In and out through the nose. One more breath. Airplane, left leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Again, belly is up and in and out through the nose. One more. Good. And then you're going to come out and then shake that out. Okay. Tree, right side. Okay. So bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Okay. Make sure that you're in a position that you're going to be able to hold, because we are going to be doing stuff with our arms in this one. So I just want to make sure that you're stabilized with your foundation. You're going to take the arms out to 45-degree angles. The breath is still going to be in and out through the nose. This is while we've got tree. Okay. You're going to inhale the elbows together to prayer and then exhale out. In and out through the nose. Okay. So this might throw your balance, but just do your best. In and out through the nose. Okay. The key is hugging that belly in. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep. And then switch it out. Okay. Switch it out and shake it out. Okay. Again, it's a little more intense than what we're used to, but that's okay. And grab whatever props that you may need to. Okay. Tree left side. Okay. Again, ground down. If you need to keep it lower, then you know what we're doing, or you can bring it above the knee. Inhale and exhale, arms come out to 45-degree angles. Inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose. Five more. Halfway. 2, 1. Last one. Good. And then come out and then shake it out. Whew. Good. And then take the arms in and out, in through the nose, out through the nose. Just take the arms around the kidney points, the adrenals, and then just do a nice gentle tap. Couple more. and then come back to center. We're going to be at the top of the mat, and then we're just going to inhale. Arms are going to go up, and then you're going to do the exhale, and it's going to be a hard exhale, but you're going to keep the lips closed. So it'll be like, okay, so you'll actually hear like if you were trying to scream, but it's just you keep the nose, the mouth closed. So it'd be like, okay, so we've done this before. Okay, inhale up, close the lips, and then take your exhale as you swing forward. In and out through the nose. Keep it doing, just do your best. 3 more. Last one. And then slowly roll up into mountain pose. Breath is still in and out through the nose. Okay, so stabilize yourself. You might feel that the breath is erratic. The chest is heaving. That's okay. Keep the eyes closed. Palms are out. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. So you'll hear and feel the vibration in the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. Last one. Breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Just give me a thumbs up if you're feeling okay. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Good, good. Yep, Tracy. Sam, you feeling okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, top of the mat, extended mountain inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. And then this time you're going to walk the legs out to plank and hold. So you're going to be in a push-up position. Belly's active and engaged. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In and out through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then drop to the knees. Take extended child. Okay, nose or forehead to the ground. In and out through the nose. One more. Good. And then come to all fours. Right hand to the center as you open to the left side. High five the wall. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. You're going to thread the needle. Breath is still in and out through the nose, okay? Left arm goes through, right arm hooks all the way around. You're going to see if you can get on top of that left shoulder, simultaneously opening up that right shoulder. You're going to twist and hold and breathe. In and out through the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come out nice and easy. Good. And then switch it out. Left hand to the center, open to the right. Lift up, reach up, stretch up, high five the wall. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Thread the needle. Right arm goes through. Right ear to the mat, left arm up and around. Again, use the arms as a lever to get deeper into the pose. In and out through the nose. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, good. And then slowly come out, come to the center of the mat. Breath is still in and out through the nose as we do cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, look at the navel. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Cow. Cat. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then rise to the knees for camel. Okay, so nice and easy. Take the hands to the back pocket as you open up, look up, reach up, stretch up, stay on the breath. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then slowly come out. And then sit down on your heels and just hands to the knees, in and out through the nose. Neutralize this for just a few minutes. Slowing everything down. The breath again may be erratic coming out of camel. That's okay. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then slowly rise to the knees. All right, so you're going to stand on the knees again. You're going to extend the left leg, left heel up. Okay, right hand goes to the ceiling. So you're standing on your right knee, left leg is extended long, right hand goes up. Okay? Reach up like you're going to high five the camera. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Next, you're going to take the left peace sign fingers. You're going to reach. You're going to keep the right hand up as much as you can, straight up. You're going to reach for that left toe. Okay, this is a deep stretch in the back of the calves, maybe even the hamstrings. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right hand goes up, and now it's going to come down to the floor. Left hand goes up. Like again, you're still on that right knee. Okay, left hand goes up like you're going to high five the screen. Good. Deep breath in and out through the nose, deep breath out. Now you're going to take side angle. So the left arm goes over that left ear, pinky side faces the floor. Right fingertips are on the floor, right knee is on the floor. Stay on the breath. Okay, this is a deep, intense side body stretch for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly come out, and we're going to switch sides. Okay, so now you're going to be kneeling on that left knee. You're going to prop up the right foot. The right toes are towards you. Left hand goes up like you're going to high five the screen. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In and out through the nose if you can do it. Good. One more. And then you're going to take the peace sign fingers on the right finger. You're going to grab the big toes if you can. Not losing the alignment. Keep the left hand straight. Okay. Deep breath in. So now you should feel this down the left side of the body. Maybe even the back of the right leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more here. And then you're going to switch. Left hand comes down to the fingertips. Right hand comes up. So again, high five the screen. Okay. Deep breath in. Now you should feel it on the left side. Deep breath out. Now take the side angle. Right hand comes over the right ear. Pinky side faces the floor. Good, Sam. Tracy, you got it? Yep. Margaret, good. One more inhale. And one more exhale as you come out. And we're going to take our last extended child. Okay? Reach the arms forward. Push the forehead or the nose to the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then slowly come up and out. And then find your way to seated leg extension. Right leg is going to come out. Left is in. We're going to get ready to go into our closing series. Okay. Reach forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stay on the breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then switch. Left is out, right is in. Ground into the left heel. Bring the fingers together. Reach over. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then come out, seated forward fold. Grab the big toes, peace sign fingers. Okay, ground both heels into the mat as you pull. You can still do the nose breathing if you want, or you can now switch to the nose and mouth. We're almost in our closing series and ready to finish up. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. You're going to take one last twist. Bend the left knee over the right. Okay. We are going to hold the twist. Okay. So left knee over the right. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of the left knee. Activate. Turn to the left side. Stay here. So you want to engage the belly. Twist from the belly. Look over that left side. Breathe for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly come out. You always want to come out slow out of when we hold twist poses, okay? And then switch it out. So bend the right knee over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Left crosses up in front. Again, activate the core and then look over the right shoulder. Twist. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job, ladies. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently come out of the twist. Seated forward fold. You're going to grab the big toes, ground both heels in, and then you're going to pull the heart forward, hold, and breathe. Okay? 10 breaths. I'm not going to count it out, but you're going to hold and breathe. Halfway there. Okay. So really ground in, take what you need, leave the rest. These are going to be our last little bits on the stretches. Good. One more. Good. And then slowly come out. Maybe turn the ankles around if you need it, you know, just get a little stretch. Grab the right knee as you head down to the mat. Okay, bring the right knee in, hug in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, you're going to pull in so much that you'll feel a pinch at the colon. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Supine twist, guide it over. Twist and breathe. Couple more. And then release. Right leg, bring the left knee in, hug in. Again, enough that you feel the pinch at the colon. Supine twist, guide it over, hold and breathe. This will be our last final sort of twist to get any last sticky toxins still in the body. Deep breath in, twist it out, deep breath out. And then release slowly. Slowly. Right? Get your socks on, get your blankets on, get whatever it is that you need. And then slip yourself right into Shavasana. Okay. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Okay. The faster you can get into Shavasana, the quicker that you will start receiving the benefits of your practice. Deep breath in. I want you on the inhale to really fill up the chest cavity. And then on the exhale, I want you to equally send the exhale into the middle of the back through the mat. So deep inhale, filling up with gratitude and love and abundance and all good things, expanding that chest capacity to receive. And then on the exhale, send anything else that you still may be holding on to in your body, a thought, to-do list, whatever it is, send that to the mat. Let your mat take that. Any last little bit of stress. And then melting to Shavasana. For the next few minutes, just stay here and breathe. All right. You all stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read a longer reading. This is going to conclude. This is the last. We've been part of this 22-day. I've been part of this 22-day miracle creation sort of vessel. And I've been sharing with you some of the readings from that journey. So this was the last email that went out. And again, it's on Kabbalah, which is not a religion. It's more of a spirituality and a spiritual practice. And so this chapter, this is the last one. This is who you are now. Day 22. Can you believe we are entering the last day of our journey? I am so proud of you for showing up every day, connecting with others during our live sessions, and most importantly, for opening up to a reality where miracles are the norm in the spiritual realm. 22 days ago, you entered this journey as one version of yourself. Today, you complete it as someone completely different. Your consciousness has shifted. Your vessel has expanded. Your connection to the Creator has deepened beyond measure. Think about everything that we've explored in these last 22 days. Building a vessel for miracles through certainty, beyond logic, becoming a river of energy, constantly flowing with gratitude and giving. Completing the emotional, relational, and physical glow up. Learning to feel blessings before seeing them. Practice Lishma, receiving for the sake of giving. Being created anew with no connection to past limitations. Transforming surrounding light into inner light. Collapsing time through certainty. Letting go and allowing the Creator to take over. This is not who you are becoming. This is who you are. The goal of these 22 days has always been to have the deepest part of your soul bind to the light of the Creator, to activate your soul's full potential, to elevate your destiny to a completely new vibration. This is where the real work begins, because now you get to live from this new consciousness. You can make decisions from this elevated vibration. You can show up in the world as the person you've become. Every day you'll have a choice. Will you slide back into old patterns because they're familiar? Or will you stand firm in your new identity? Here's my promise to you. If you continue to practice certainty, if you keep breaking fears daily, if you stay in the consciousness of receiving for the sake of the Creator who wants to give, your life will continue to transform in ways you cannot even imagine right now. Today's practice. Read through all 22 mantras from this journey. Let them wash over you as a reminder of the consciousness you've built. Choose one that resonates most deeply and make it your daily mantra for the next month. Then write yourself a letter from your future self 1 year from now, describing the miraculous life you're living as a result of completing this journey. Seal it and open it in 1 year. So you will sit down in the next couple of days or this week at some point before we get into November. I would encourage you, you're going to write this letter, you're going to date it, and you're going to write it in present tense. I am so grateful and thankful that I have, $10,000 in my account. I am enjoying traveling. So you're going to write in present tense things that you want to manifest into your life, and then seal the letter for a year, date it, seal it, put it away. Okay. And then a year later, put on the outside the date to open it. And then I bet you will be pleasantly surprised about what has come into your life. Yeah. Today's final mantra I am completely connected to the pure essence of my soul, vibrating at the frequency of miracles. The deepest part of my soul is bound to the light of the Creator. I am a vessel for infinite blessings, a channel for divine light. My surrounding light has become my inner light. My potential is now my reality. I am who I came here to be. With infinite love and absolute certainty. Start to bring in some slow movement. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe take a deep stretch. Take the arms up and over the head. Good. And then bring the palms and the heels above the body. Bring them, rub them together. Bringing in some new energy, activating the 72,000 nerve endings in the body as you rock and roll, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Slowly, hands to prayer. Close the eyes, deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll close with one long Om. Inhale for Om. Just stay here for a moment of pause. Thank you all for your beautiful practice, Sam, Tracy, Margaret, and myself. The light, the love, the peace in me honors the light, the love, the peace in you. Together, we all say Namaste. Yay! Yay, yay, yay!